And just at this intense moment, they realized that there are other people around them. The 12 disciples had come back from town, and they dare not say anything. He's talking to this woman. So what does she do? John gives us this amazing, amazing statement. He says, leaving her water pot. She's had it on her shoulder, ready to go. Leaving the water pot because the water pot would slow her down. It's too heavy. It represents everything she's ever tried to do on her own. It represents all of the futility of filling her own thirst herself. It represents everything that hasn't worked in relationships and life. And she throws the water pot down. And boom, she goes into town because she wants to tell everybody in town. Basically, she comes to the leader of the town and she says, come see a man who tells me everything I've ever done. And to which the leaders of the town would have kind of chuckled and said, lady, come on. I mean, everybody knows what you've done. I mean, everybody kind of knows what's been going on in your life and what kind of lady you are. I mean, come on. But this time, there was something different. There was an earnestness. There was a transparency. There was an openness. Her heart was opened. She had seen and received who Jesus is. And they said, wow. And don't miss this. Her openness and transparency and willingness to receive Jesus and the eternal life was the sole satisfaction that she had longed for. And it spread to other people. And so many people in that town came out to see her because of the testimony. This is the man who told me everything I'd ever done. Could this be the Messiah? Now, I just want to tell you something. That same guy, Jesus, who had this thirsty conversation with this woman, he is here today. And that is why we celebrate Easter. We celebrate Easter because this guy had this conversation at this well between him and this woman. And then he went and he died on a cross. The most gruesome death that a person could ever experience in the Greek and Roman culture was to spread out their arms on a cross. You die through suffocation and asphyxia. I won't go into details. He died on a cross to provide that woman a relationship, because without the shedding of blood, you can't be forgiven. You can't be forgiven. I can't be forgiven. The woman at the well couldn't be forgiven. And the beautiful thing about it and what we celebrate today is this: to provide that intimate relationship so that you would know Him, connect with Him personally. You know what? He raised from the dead. No other world leader, no other religious leader has ever done that. Do you know why I believe in Jesus? He rose from the dead. I've never known anybody else to do that. Have you? And He is offering to us a relationship this morning.